This episode of Tolle Run is brought to you by Grandma's Marathon, Fit Sock, and MTech Results. Hi, I'm Olympian Carrie Tollefson, and today I'm interviewing Olympian Dathan Ritzenhein. So let's get after it. All right, so trials are coming up. You have about a month.
Yeah.
And everyone wants to know, how's it going? How are you feeling? We heard you had a little injury. Are you 100% fit and ready to go?
Yeah, I'm doing really good now, actually. I had a little bit of a hip problem kind of late fall, and it lingered on until about maybe probably the very beginning of December, but it turned around really quick, and the last 4 to 5 weeks has been great. I mean, I've had really good training. I feel really good, and I would say I kind of feel maybe even a little ahead of where I was before Boston this past year. So, it comes back fast.
Yeah, that's awesome. You had a great race in Boston. So now everyone was wondering too, Michigan. I mean, you're just talking, the kids are home, Kaylin's home. It's a snow day today. So how's the training been through the winter, and how have you been able to kind of get around that?
Well, yeah, it's it's about this out now. I don't know if anybody can see that, but
nice.
This is reality here now. But the last, really, I mean, this has been the easiest winter so far. So until 2 days ago, it was great. Yeah, I think let's see, on Saturday. So 3 days ago, it was 42, and so I in clear, and so I took advantage of it. Did a long, hard workout, and it's kind of been like that all through the month of December and early part of January. So it now just hit, and the kids had a snow day, and I went out there in it, and it was like, oh man, this is really, really pretty nasty. But I've been able to do some good hard intervals at Grand Valley. And you go in lane 6, it's 333 meters. So it's 3 laps to a K. And so I've been able to do all my intervals in there. And I'll probably go out there tomorrow to do some interval work. And then it looks like after this week, it kind of gets back decent again. So,
nice.
So hopefully, really at this point with a month out, I really only need about one good day a week to do something. And the other stuff I can do inside. And so it's been good.
Okay, talk about the course a little bit. We know it's a loop course, so how does that fit you? And then there was one kind of fun question about compression socks that we'll get into after this.
Okay. Yeah, the trials course, I didn't go out and see it on the tours. So they had a couple of scheduled tours, but I've looked at the map, and I've looked at I've read a couple of people's blogs about it, and I guess the biggest takeaway I think is there's a lot of turns, which I think can only help me. It's a rhythm breaker, and so. A lot of people who are real rhythm runners, they don't like a lot of turns like that, and so each end of that long loop has a lot of little turns, and so hopefully that's an advantage for me. And so just kind of the loops can be hard because you come by and you're at 20 miles right when it's hard. It's easy to drop out there, I think, for a lot of people. But at the Olympic trials, not as many people are, I think, gonna be looking to pull out at any point. And so, they worked out great for me and for the Beijing Olympics when it was in Central Park, and it wasn't as good in Houston. But I think just knowing that it doesn't start really till 20 anyway, and having that in your head that you got to make it feeling good still to that last lap.
Yeah, you sort of alluded to, not making that team and not having the best race in Houston in 2012. So we wanted to ask you a little bit about that. Obviously we know you're going to make the team in the marathon coming around here in a month, but are you thinking about the track still? Is the track still on your mind?
The only time I think about it is when people ask me if I would run the because I really don't want to do that, I guess. And, really, I just, I focus all on this right now and making the team. And that was so hard emotionally to come back and try to make the team in 2012 on the track. I mean, that was so difficult. But every time you think you can't do it again, you got to find somewhere to be able to pull it back out again. So if that was the case, maybe, but man, I don't want to have to think about that either.
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can do that. I mean, the marathon and 10K, there's a lot of mileage in between there, and you're pretty good at both. So it's pretty impressive you can do that. Okay, so the compression sock question.
Okay.
So someone wrote in and said that your 2 best marathons were when you wore compression socks. And we thought that was pretty interesting. Are you going
Yeah.
to wear them for the trials? And if so, do you really think they help?
Well, anecdotally, yes, my two best marathons have probably have worn them, and so I probably will, because now I'll be thinking about that if I don't,
Yeah.
if I didn't wear them and I started getting cramps or something. But I do think it helps a little bit with the muscle vibration, and so a lot of times I've had calf or hamstring cramping in the marathon before, and I think that just that little bit of muscle, keeping the muscle tighter and not letting it vibrate in the calves might stop it and slow it down from moving up into the hamstrings, which has been really detrimental. And so, yeah, sure, I'll wear them, and if
Well,
works,
don't put it on us. We were just wondering.
I'll go in a whole compression bodysuit if I have to.
There you go. I kind of want to wear one right now, being this far into my pregnancy. It'd be nice. Okay, last question, and this is kind of a hard one, I think, because as a competitor, you never really want to tell people who you're watching, but we're going to ask you, who do you think your biggest challengers are, and who are the dark horses? Because there's so many young guys and so many new names out there that a lot of your fans and a lot of people that I know want to know who the next guy is.
Well, it's hard to say who's going to actually even be there on the day. There's a lot of people that are thinking about doing it for their first time. Sam Chalenga, Diego Estrada, Chris Derrick, Galen. They're all, qualified for it, and whether or not they run in it, I know Sam and Diego, I believe, are, but whether or not Chris Derrick or Galen do, that's a different story. But, having done a lot of half marathons and 10Ks, I can say that it doesn't translate over always.
Yep.
But when you're as talented as some of those guys are too, you got to think one of them is going to be good.
Right.
So you always think, experience is great, and I'd still think that you can't buy experience no matter what. It's only something you can have done it and know what you're getting into. But sometimes it's good to not know what you're getting into either, because it can be pretty bad. And so I like to think with that many good young guys, if they all do it, someone's going to run well. But then I would never count out someone like Meb. I mean, a lot of people make a lot about him being 41, but the guy has done more than anybody else too. And so I'd say there's 10 good people really in the field. And so, I mean, there's a lot more good people, but there's 10 people that I think really have a good shot at making it. And so no matter what, it's going to be an interesting, fun race. I mean, it's going to be exciting. And so I can't see maybe someone runs away with it, but I just think that last lap is going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm. And your chances, you think, are spot on. I mean, you feel good. You don't think there's any reason why you shouldn't be on that team in the top three? Maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago, I was a little more nervous, but where I feel right now, I feel good. I feel confident. And so I never thought that I wouldn't make it last time, but you just can't think like that. You just got to believe like you're going to make it, and you deal with the heartache afterwards if you have to. But going in, you have to have a sense that you're going to make it. Okay, now before we let you go, we're going to do some rapid fire. So we're going to really get to know the real Dathan Ritzenhein here. Okay, these are hard. I tell all my elites these are the hardest questions I ask. So you ready?
Go for it.
Okay, cross country or roads?
Cross country.
Train in Oregon or train in Colorado?
I gotta say train in Colorado.
Okay. Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers.
NFL or NBA?
NFL.
Okay. World half bronze medal, which you have, or when you set the American record in the 5,000?
Ooh, man. Probably American record in the 5K.
Okay. Kaylin's cooking or you're cooking?
Ooh, hers for sure. She's way better.
I figured. This is kind of a hard one, and it might stump you. You or Meb?
At what?
Whatever.
Well, I'm not going to root against myself, but I do love Meb.
I know. It is maybe a little toss up there. Okay, Generation UCAN lemonade or tropical orange?
Tropical orange.
Nice. Intervals or tempos?
Tempos, for sure.
Squats or lunges?
Ooh, squats.
Okay. Planks or crunches?
Planks. Crunches are useless.
Oh, I like crunches. Day off or cross train day?
Ooh, I like day off.
Yeah, me too. All right, Rio roads or Rio track?
Rio roads, please no track.
We won't be seeing you on the track. We'll be seeing you on the roads. All right, Dathan. Well, stay healthy the next few weeks here, and good luck, and tell your family hi.
All right. Thanks, Carrie.
Thanks for joining me for my interview with Dathan. Get after it. If you like this video, subscribe to the Tolle Run YouTube channel by clicking here. Or check out my favorite episodes by clicking here. And don't forget to get after it.